Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Trailblazers, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, Houston, they're a ways down in the standings.
I think for Houston, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Tumani Kamara out there with Denny Avdia. And it's MP in at the 5, down low. And for Houston, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And arguably the biggest surprise of the NBA draft, Shams, the Blazers taking Yang Hansen with the 16th pick.
This shocked me, and he's just another center. They've had a few of them over the last few years. Most notably, Donovan Clingan. He was the 7th overall pick in 2024. But Yang Hansen was projected to go in the 2nd round. Then finds himself leaping all the way to number 16. But only time will tell if they saw something that literally everyone else missed out on. He could be a very big piece to keep an eye on in the NBA for years to come.
Yeah, let's keep an eye for sure on this one. Sengun, no good. Avdia passes to Sharp. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Sharp against Thompson. Portland with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Durant, pass to Thompson. Outside Holiday, fires the 3. They get it again. Sengun, and the layup falls.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Sengun snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Now here's Eason. 14 points his last outing. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Now here's Holiday, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Sengun, the screen. Thompson passes to Sengun. Oh, MP with a block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Screen by MP. They grab their own miss. Blocked! Outside Eason. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Avdia outside, down low. Here's MP. No luck on that one. Nice D from Durant. Houston in the lead. And it's Eason penetrating. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Now Lillard. Over Holiday. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Şengün.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, misses the dunk. Blazers trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He buries it from 3.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Now here's Thompson. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Over Sharp. Can't hit the step-back J.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
MP finds Avdia. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. Then for Portland, Robert Williams comes in for Avdia. And Grant is subbed in for Kamara. Here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Pass to Thompson. The kick to Durant. Smith with a screen on Grant. Durant's shot is off. Blazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. MP. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Whitehead. And a new group getting ready for Portland. MP's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Williams. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Here's MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia, then it's MP, and it's Kamara in at the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
They get it back. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And, yep, it's good.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Smith passes to Okogie. And here is Thompson. Over Lillard. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Avdia. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to list.
Thompson with it. Yet to see a basket. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Şengün, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
MP against Thompson, and there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game, and so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making some changes. Eason comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Holiday subbed in for Okogie. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. MP inside, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Houston leading by 10. Here's Easton. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Sharp, and he jams it home with authority.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Man, as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
.103 left to play in the first half. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Good D by Sharp.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Back to MP. Outside Sharp. 4 on the clock. The 3. Here's MP. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Following this game, they host the Magic. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Count that one.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Durant surveying the D with 4 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wild. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA power rankings.
You know, for the Rockets, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out. And we were right. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Houston Rockets.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years.
Oh, soaring through the air, MP.
That was easy for MP. All he had to do was catch, rise, and finish.
And here are the Rockets now. 6-point lead. Thompson passes to Eason. And here is Thompson. No points yet. Thompson with a screen. Eason, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Blazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. Here's MP. The slam from MP.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Durant. 15 points in the game. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Off the outside. Out to Lillard. Clock at 6. MP inside, working on Şengün. Abdi outside, tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Abdi has got 13 now.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Inside, here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, B.A., we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
Sharp, no good. The Rockets lead by 9. Outside Eason, lets the 3 fly. The rebound by MP.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Oh, man. Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Durant. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Thompson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Now here's Abdia. He's got 13. Now Kamara, 3-pointer. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pass to MP. Thompson against Sharp. Lillard looking around. Over Holiday. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Now Durant. He's got 21. Portland with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Kamara. Here's Abdia, averaging around 5 points a game. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson outside. to the left wing. The three ball. And it's MP with a rebound. Blazers trail by 8. To the paint. Tipped. Durant with it. Now Sharp defending. Here's Holiday. Avdia against Durant. Three-pointer Sharp. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason, and Okogie is subbed in for Holiday. Williams is checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Damian Lillard. And he makes a first. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Durant. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 23.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
It's Avdia on the wing, covered by Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia from outside. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. So for the Rockets, Tate's checked in for Durant, and it's Shepard in for Thompson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Kamara. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Sharp against Tate. Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Capella screen on Holiday. The Rockets again can't hit. Blazers trail by 7. Stolen. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
There's the drive.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he's sometimes...
Making some changes. Şengün checked in for Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Whitehead in for Shepard. Then for Portland, MP's checked in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's MP. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Williams in at the 4. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 8. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Smith passes to Durant. Pass to Whitehead. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead. Lillard with the ball. It's Williams, high post. Here's Grant. Again, the miss by Portland. The Rockets lead by 11. Outside Durant. Up top Smith. Durant's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
He's got a clear pass. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Durant against Grant. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
MP outside. There's the 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Holiday subbed in for Whitehead. Then for Portland, Denny Avdia's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant. And it's Sharp in for Holiday. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you for that, Allie. Blazers trail by 11. Avdia outside. Pass to Sharp. Outside Kamara. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Easton. Durant inside. Kamara covering. Şengün. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Pass to Avdia.
Right here, right here.
There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Thompson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Blazers trail by 8. Avdia outside. Here's Lillard. Screen by MP. It's stolen by Holiday. Thompson attacking. Count it! And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Money from three.
Hard to count all the times Dame has made that three in his career. He is something else from behind the arc.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. That misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Avdia using the glass to lay it in.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And that's where Shingu does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
There's a screen by Kamara. Now MP. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
The Rockets lead by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter. Durant! Oh, off target from downtown. Now MP. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Coming through in the clutch. MP with the big-time basket.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. He took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Outside Sharp. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. With it. Now Sharp defending. Sengun. Yes, sir! Hits the jumper.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now MP. Sengun pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Lillard. He's off from three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Timeout called, the Blazers. They're behind by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so it's Houston winning this one. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious.
Please make sure to get home safe. We'll see you soon.
I'm disappointed, Jennifer. Not for me, but for my teammates. I see them at practice, late nights on flights, away from their families. I know what this means for them and the sacrifices them and their loved ones make. The thing that the fans and the media have no idea about is always going to be how disappointing sacrifice is when it's not rewarded.
Understand that. Thank you. Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks.